G'day whānau, my name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I like to think I'm creating a sense of abundance, a sense on a smaller income, and I'm going to prove that today because I finished 3 savings challenges. So I have an extra big weekly cash stuffing to do with you. It's $840 and I usually have $440, so that's double what I normally have to cash stuff, and that's just because I've been saving a little bit here and there over the last few months, and I've been using challenges. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back through my playlist. Every week I do mini savings challenges, so 400 of that sitting in my cash tray is just from savings challenges. Before we get started, as always, give this video a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. No pressure, but if you want to, that really helps the channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to push this out to other people and families who might need a little bit of encouragement with their personal finances. We're going to not start there. Too much talking. We're going to start with my wallet dividers, because that's where I always start, and I give myself a budget every week for groceries of $170. That includes basic toiletries and cleaning products, as well as fruit, vegetables, meat, and pantry staples. Petrol is going to get its regular $50, and fun is not going to get its $30 because we spent that last night. Normally, well, I try to do the cash stuffing on a Wednesday, but yesterday was a particularly busy Wednesday, so we're just not going to go there. Now, you will have seen as I was setting up, I put some change over here. Normally, I don't deal with that until right at the end of the cash stuffing, but this $20 is because, as I mentioned, I took money out of what I had planned, set aside for cash stuffing, to buy takeaways last night, and that was like $27, so that's the change. It's going back into the tray, it will be stuffed. I've allocated where it's going to go, and this $5 is left over from my weekly spending last week, as well as the coins. I'm going to put it back in the tray, and the reason for that is that there are some coins through my binders, and I just want to kind of consolidate and just have notes and take those coins out. So when you see me taking the coins out and putting them in here, just know that I had $5 worth of like leftover rollover money from last week. So hopefully it's all going to work out. Okay, so let's get into it. Pin money is my no guilt spending, and I give myself $20 every week to spend on whatever I like. I also put aside $15 for my big girl. That's for her allowance. She is not going to be getting that this week though. I'm going to put that aside. It's going to the library to pay for a book that sadly she returned it to her school library and it's disappeared, so we're going to have to pay for the replacement. Household is going to get $10 this week. It has 20. I did a little bit of spending. I just bought some organisational boxes so that everything in my bathroom is neatly put away, organised. Beauty is the big one there in the black binder. It's going to get $30 today. So let's do a 20 and a 10, and we will count and we will consolidate. So in beauty, I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50. So let's put all of that back. Not all of it back. Let's put 2 back. And we'll do it like that. This is for my hairdressing appointment, which is the start of next week. So that's fully funded for that now. My well-being is just going to get $5 today. This ends up just being for vitamins for the family. And so far in well-being we've got 10, 25, 35. clothes. I'm going to be stuffing 25 in there today. So that's a 20 and a 5. And let's give it a count. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, $90. And I went through a process of pulling out all my summer stuff, and wouldn't you know it, oh look, I've had these envelopes like years, and I've just noticed that's finally starting to give way. Anyway, as I was saying, I pulled out my summer clothes, I put away most of my winter clothes. There were a couple of woolens that I needed to wash. Thank goodness that they were still like in the wash, because literally the next day I woke up and it was like -1. Yeah, so we're just about through that process, and I have kind of taken an audit of what I need to replace. And I've ordered some stuff online, nothing exciting that I can really show you guys, just underwear, you know, t-shirt bras and singlet tops, those kind of things wear out and they're not worth my while trying to make. But I will be making a couple of skirts and a pair of pants and a couple of tops. Alright, hobbies has $10 in it. Not sure how I took that out. And I'm struggling to read my own sheet. What am I putting in hobbies? $10. Okay, I'll do that as 2 5s since we've got lots of 5s. So $20 in hobbies. I imagine I will be taking this out to use for sewing projects. I do have lots of fabric stashed and whatnot, but I might need to get like elastic and matching thread, that kind of thing. Family fun. I don't know why I'm taking my things out today, but I am. Family fun is just getting $5. And we are coming up for school holidays. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85 in family fun. So that's money so that we can do treats. Gifts. This is one of the envelopes where I've got a coin. I'm going to do $4 into gifts. So I'm going to put that down, put the 5 in. So I've got 10, 25, 30 there. And giving, I'm going to put $1 in, just to round out this envelope because it's got $4. So again, I'm going to give it a 5. So it's nice round numbers. So I've got 10, 25, 30 and giving as well. And then miscellaneous, I'm going to give 10 to. Again, we'll do it in 5s just because I've got a lot of 5s. So miscellaneous now has 10, 15, 25. And my envelopes are getting really full. There'll be one more weekly cash stuffing for this month, so I'll get that done next week. And then watch out for a consolidation video. They're my favourite. They're kind of nerve-wracking to video, to be honest. I think I stuff them up just as much as I do well in them. Education, I'll count it for you, but it's fully funded for the year, which just means I'm going to take some time off. I probably will start putting some money aside into education to prepare for next year, but not for a couple of weeks. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 in cash, and there's a balance online, so it's 125 all up. So it just means it, I was mentioning about a cash consolidation. A lot of the notes, the money will go back to the bank, the stuff that I don't need in cash to spend. Like this one I like to keep in cash, this one I like to put it in bank account to try and make a little bit of interest where I can. The Vision Fund is getting $20 today. And there's 5 on that, so I can do 5, 10, and just mark 5 off that one, because each of these little glass icons is $10 on this tracker. So all up it would be 500 when I finished it, but I'm not in a mad hurry. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, and there's an online balance of 100. Is that right? Yeah. 75, sorry. Brain fart there. So 75 online and then the cash. Health. Today is the day, folks. I am going to have this like mole surgically removed off my face because it's a potentially cancerous thing, but it hasn't been super urgent. It's not like, no, I don't have cancer, but I do want to get this guy removed, so I have saved the 150 to do that. I am going to be putting in $10 as well. So each of these icons is 5. But I had to take Big Girl to the doctor's last week, so I'll be paying off that bill as well, which I think was like, because she's young, I think it was like $15 or something for her to see the doctor, which is good. So expect that will be empty next week, but that's all fine. Dental is getting 10. So we'll just mark 10 on that next tooth, because these are $25 icons. And it's going to be 2 5s as well. So there is 50 online, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, and 110. And I'm shooting for at least $200 in this envelope by the end of February. Pet fund, cats are going to get 15. So that's that pad down there. So they have 200 online, 200 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 55. So I'll be putting some of that back in the bank account next week. And then car, I am giving 5 to. And I had to start again with this tracker. I don't know why, but I'd done it completely wrong. There is 400 in the bank, so that's what those placeholders represent. So 410, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 60, 460. And this tracker's value is $1,000 when it's all filled. And then Tech, poor old Tech is again getting nothing. But there's $60 sitting in there. So let's have a look at my celebrations binder, just the clear one. I'm going to be putting $10 into birthdays, and one of those birthdays is coming up really soon. I think we're all going out for dinner, as it's an older member of my family. I think I'll just be baking them a cheesecake and celebrating with them for their birthday. They're not really into stuff so much. So there's $100 sitting online. There's 110, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. And that $100 should do me and the kids. I know I normally budget like $50 for a gift for each person, but we're gonna make it stretch. Celebrations is empty. Christmas is going to get a good portion of this today. It's going to get $160. 20, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 4, 6. There we are. So there is $375 in the bank account, $375, $380, $394, $410, $20, $30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 6, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 7, $700. It's $100 less than I saved for last year, but I'm going to call that fully funded. Ugh, bear with me. I'm going to use my smashed it like the avos on my toast. So it's the 19th. $700. And we're going to make that work. That little bit of change over there, I'm going to pop in to my rollover change. Travel isn't getting anything today, but I will count it for you. So it has a 150 in the bank, 170, 80, 95, 200. And I haven't booked anything, but you know, I'd love to have a holiday. Events, I'm going to put 5 in. So events has 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, which is good. That is $100 is I think the price of a ticket to go to a country dance, a Bridgerton themed country dance that I'm keen to do, and it's next February, and I've been speaking with a girlfriend that she's keen to come with me. So yeah, it's about an hour's drive away. We're still tossing up whether we try and get some accommodation overnight there or whether we just go and drive back. Neither of us are particularly big drinkers, so you know, that could be an option. September savings challenge. This is my monthly challenge. I've been doing it all year. It's the 18th for week, $18 for week 3, but I'm going to do 20. So far in this challenge, I have 20, 30, 40, 50. And as you know, if you've been here a wee while, oh, 51, because there's $1 in there. If you've been here a wee while, this, when I finished up at the end of the month, I just put it in my detonator. I'd like to put it into my savings, but the debt is so over it. It needs sorting. Right. I am going to put a bit of extra in here so that at the end of the month I can colour off a few more of these. I'm going to do 40. So Detonator so far has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, which is good. That means that's one little detonator thing. But I'll see what else I can cobble together, and I just do a little debt update at the end of the month. So that's another reason to come back. Consolidation, and I update this. Emergency fund has been through some trials and tribulations. I should have 750 in there, but I had to spend some money on the girl's bike. It broke down. She had a bit of a run-in with a stormwater drain, and it just broke spokes, just nailed the bike, but she's okay. So that was $150 worth of bike repairs. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. Okay, so I'm just going to feed that back into the emergency fund. So I haven't changed out my tracker, but now everything's cup high. Right, these are the kids' funds. They're not getting anything this week. This is my extra retirement monies. I'm going to put $10 in there. So that's just $30. And I was planning on starting this at the start of the year, and then I had a little bit of a hiccup, like we all do, you know, with having to pay back the vet fees. You know, that suddenly became a priority. So I thought, oh well, I will clear that debt to myself, and then I'll start with this. But I've just had a bit of a change of heart over it, because this is retirement savings. I kind of feel like there's no time like the present. I mean, I know it's a long time away for a lot of us, but compound interest is a thing, right? So the sooner that you get even a little bit of money in there, the better. The more interest you make. That's how compound interest works. You can tell I'm not like a financial guru. I'm really not. But, you know, I'm just trying to demystify personal finances, and I guess rationalise why I'm putting some money aside for retirement when, you know, like I have other things that seem more urgent and immediate. Yeah, I'm just trying to strike a wee balance is what I'm saying. All right, let's count this change. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, oh, 14, 14, 10. And I think for the first time since I've been doing this, since the start of the year, the 1410 is already knocked off. So what I'm going to have to do is load my calculator, because yeah, I'm not that great at math. Minus off 1340, which is the next available one down here, and then that leaves me with 70 cents, so I can, yay, I got to do 2 today, not just 1. That means I'm getting somewhere with this. Alright, let's leave that out. Load up Pearl. I should start giving you weight updates. I'll try to remember to do that next week. I'll give her away, and then we'll weigh her next month and see how fat she's getting. Look, I hope you enjoyed watching me stuff the extra funds. I really enjoyed it. I will see you back here for a mini savings challenge stuffing, and I put those out on a Monday. All right, have a good weekend. Kia ora.